Welcome to episode number 1 of his brand new MLB Show 21 Extra Inning series. And today, I'm going to start my Extra Inning series here on MLB Show 21. Obviously, there's Extra Innings. I have confirmed it, as you can see right here. Single player mode, there's play versus CPU, moments, showdown, conquest, and Extra Innings. As there's Bo Bichette diving. So yeah, as you can see, that is Matt Muncy right there. Let's look at my squad. And it's now a team, obviously. Muncy, I did not, he was the one that was, the one I got to start, they gave me him automatically, so I got him right out the bat. I bought all these players, well, not all of them. Muncy I got, like I said. Correa I got in a pack, but they gave me one, along with Isaiah Connor-Falefa, who's right here on my bench. Muncy I got, like I said, I bought Juan, Hilton Juan, Correa I got in a pack. Medelson I bought. I mean, you can't resist him when he has 109 power versus righties and 121 power versus lefties. He's a beast. I don't know if he plays first base, and I think this card has him. And this card has him as a third baseman, if I remember right. I'm trying to look at his player card, but for some reason I don't know what happened, but that was an error or something happened. Either way, I think I don't know what happened. But then I got Tayshaun Hernandez, I bought him. Kevin Pillar bought him. And then Tanner Fee Jr. I got one of those packs where you could pick a player. And then bench, I Garcia I bought. Isaiah Connor-Falefa I got in the same pack that I got Correa in. It wasn't a standard pad. It was some special pad. I forgot what it was called though. Might have been in one of those balls a habit patch or something. Hank Aaron, I picked him. Matt Shepard, I bought him. And Andrew Simmons, I bought him. Rotation. Michael Kopech, I bought him. Franklin Montos, Mike Fires, Adrian Morin, and then Spencer Howard. All of those they gave me automatically. And then Dylan Floro, Darren O'Day, I bought him. Aaron Bummer, I bought him. Who is this? I think it's Adrian Martinez, I believe, because for some reason player card's not loading, and it's some special card where I think it's Adrian Martinez. I got him via a pack where you can pick a player. I don't know what happened. That error again. Brandon Workman, he was already here. David Price, he was already here. Taylor Rogers I bought, and then Drew Pomeranz I got in some special pack. So yeah, it's not that bad. It's not 100% bad. As you can see, all my position players besides Hank Aaron are silvers, golds, or diamonds. And the pitching, I mean, I still have what? I have my 5 stars, 1's a diamond, 4. In my rotation, I have 1 diamond, 4 bronzes. And then my bullpen, I only have 3 bronzes. I have 3 bronzes, 3 silvers, and 2 golds. So that's not that bad. It's not that bad. And yeah, and so I had 19,000 subs. Now I have 362. So I basically almost used all those 19,000 subs to put into my team. And I also bought a few stadiums, like MLB stadiums, which all of them were, well, I think only one of them was over 100 subs. All the rest were like 40 subs or something like that. And then I wanted to buy Polo Grounds, but for some reason it wasn't in the market. So, and those classic stadiums are like 3,000 subs. So I wasn't gonna buy Polo Grounds because obviously it's only like 300 feet down each line, and then it's like a long way to the left center field and right center field. That's a really long way, like 485 feet to dead center. But unfortunately, for some reason, it wasn't in the market. So, and then I did another classic stadium. Yeah, at some point I'll probably hit the Metro, but that's upset where I played my last Extra Innings game in MLB Show 20. If you haven't seen that video yet, there'll be a link to that video in the description below, but that was the last video on this channel. Now let's get into Extra Innings. I said to pick a team, obviously. And by the way, Extra Innings, just to clarify, take down other squads from the community versus CPU games. It's real-time dynasty teams that real people have created, but the CPU is controlling them. That's the thing. So yeah, I'm not sure what it's called, Extra Innings, but that's what it's called. And then so there's the Toronto Huskies. There's the No, it's like sandwiches, sandwiches, bacon, lettuce, tomato. So no. Salt Lake, Storm, Salt Lake, or I think the team. I think it's Toronto Huskies. Toronto Huskies. Bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwiches. Salt Lake Storm. Yeah, that's it. And then New Jersey Wolverines, Phoenix Suns. Yeah, that's Lodo. And so I'm thinking maybe this guy's in the World Series, Championship Series, Division Series, Wild Card, Pennant Race. I kind of want to play, Toronto. Let's play the Toronto Huskies. They're 96 overall, 104 contact and power, 95 pitching, 80 defense, 76 speed. So yeah, let's do it. And by the way, my uniforms is just basically like tan, I guess you could say. I'm not no bad with that. I want to play this team, but it's basically tan. For my road uniforms are tan, and for my home uniforms are green. So yeah, and usually I always play at home because I want last bats. So yeah, the Saints road uniform. It's directory Saints once again. The Saints road uniforms are tan and the Saints home uniforms are green. So yeah, play as home because I want to. Last bats and possibly a walk-off. Sorry that was really bright right there, by the way. So I did some parts, including Fenway Park. So I got Fenway Park, Cleveland, Rockies, which I might play here because Mile High. I got Dodger Stadium, Minnesota, Target Field, that's where the Twins play. San Diego, and I think that's it. Atlanta, and then that's it. So I don't have a lot, and then I also have the 2 spring training parts. It's automatically default. Not only those stadiums, and I might have one. I have a couple of minor league stadiums. So I'm thinking maybe let's play at Torres Field because I want a Mile High. Holds 50,398. Opened in 1995. Presentation or broadcast theme style. The show theme, that's a lot. I can't change that. Time of year. Let's go with June because that's what it is in real life. Time of day. Yeah, so broadcast theme style, the show theme, that's a lot. I can't change that. Time of year, June. Time of day, 1 p.m. Cloud cover. Let's do rain. So broadcast theme style, the show theme, I can't change that. Time of year, June. Time of day, 1 p.m. Cloud cover, rain. Let's do it. And there are rain delays. So it's June, it's 1 p.m., it's raining. Nice. So this is my I'm gonna know with Michael Kopech because he's my best pitcher. So yeah, Kopech. What is pitching? Pitches four-seam fastball, slider, changeup, curveball, and a 2-seam fastball. Okay. And then Juan, Griffey, Muncy, Sano, Contreras, Pilar, Hernandez, Correa, Kopech. And if that's there, I could put Kepler in center field. I can't. Well, yeah. Where's it? Oh, yeah, down there is his center position. But I don't want to put Pilar as his defense. And also, I could put Simmons. Well, not man. Simmons to play. The infield stacked, but the outfield's not that center and right. Well, I'm definitely leaving Griffey in, but not for this day. I'll take Pilar, but for me, other days like on camera, off camera, I might put Kepler in center because he has played center. I mean, his primary position is right field, but he also knows by first base, left field, and center field. So yeah. Juan, Griffey, Muncy, Sano, Contreras, Pilar, Hernandez, Correa, and Kopech. Let's into it right now. First, Diamond Dynasty game, or extra innings game, here in MLB Show 21. And that team is stacked. I mean, I see that Acuna, Big Poppy, Chipper Jones. I'm not sure. That might be Cliff Lee on the mound for them. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. But he has all diamonds, I don't. I have 2 diamonds though. One's a pitcher. Let's watch the presentation. Matt Sturgeon. It's 3-0 online. That's Muncy. Let's do it. I did it. Whoever this is. Daytime baseball, time of year, June, like I said, time of day, 1 p.m. The cloud cover is rain. Fastball, Kopech, 97 to 102. This guy's been 577. That was 102. I didn't realize he could throw that fast. Change up at 88. Two-seam fastball right there. And foul ball. Let's go with the fastball right there. Four-seam fastball. And called strike 3 at 101. One down. Bo Bichette, 28 RBIs. Tied for 5th on active team. Here's Dante Bichette. That's 102 low. Let's go with the curveball. This guy has a 5-pitch repertoire. And it's low at 77 on the curveball. Four-seam fastball right there. Probably 101, 102. It was 102, but it was right down. Ball 3. Chipper Jones on dead. He's a 99. And he was green light on 3-0, but he fouled it back. Or fouled it down the third base line. 3-1 hitters count, and it's foul ball. Here we go. Let's go with the two-seam fastball now. 3-2 count. And swing and a miss, strike 3. He swung at ball 4. And Telpit comes comes back after falling down 3-0, and that's 3 pitches for strikes. And here's Chipper Jones with no runners on 2 outs. 102, right down the middle, but it was 102. Triple digits. Here we know 1-1 count the Chipper. Who's on my Diamond Dynasty channel, but they show 20. Fastest pitch ever recorded in a Major League game, I think, is 105 from Aroldis Chapman when he was on the Reds like 5 years ago. And a curveball on a 1-2 pitch, swings right through it in and over. 1-2-3 to the Huskies. It's down the bat. Here we go. Here we go. There's Golden One. Center, cutter, circle change, under curve, and a four-seam fastball for its left lead. Here we go. That's a... I don't think it's on it over him. Oh, it did it over his head! I thought he was going to catch it. I thought he was going to catch it over his shoulder, but the right fielder did not catch it. Here's Griffey, leadoff double for Colton Wan. Colton Wan's a contact hitter. Griffey's a power hitter. That's a foul ball on the cutter. Here we go. Let's go with inside cutter maybe. Oh, that's an outside cutter. The reason I paused in right before the last clip ended is because the last clip was at the end. Here we go. 0-2 count. Threw me at 2 outside cutters. Maybe he might throw me the knuckle curve. Oh, he did! It was in the left-handed or the right-handed batter's box. Here's Muncie. The first 3 outs are left-handed. I didn't realize that. I thought he was gonna throw it. Oh, then now he's throwing it again. But that was actually low, and I desked it. I classed it desk pitch, so if I desk a pitch, it shows me exactly where it's gonna be. An outside cutter. Oh, I saw that pitch just early on the knuckle curve. Now he's on a triple up here, maybe the low center. And that is that was a high circle change, 1 and 2. Runner send it 1 out. Oh, it gave me the high cutter. And here's Mitty. Miguel Sano. He has a power versus lefties and 121 power versus lefties. Here we go. Oh, give me the high 4-seam. I should have killed that, but it was caught by the throw at Wilson Contreras. And here's Contreras. Hasn't run a center yet, I don't think. Well, that was a cutter. Pitch he has the most confidence in is this cutter, ground ball right back to him. Oh, there's the center. The pitch that he has the most confidence in is, I believe, the cutter. 1 down. That's unfortunate. Here's Pilar. He's a balanced hitter. Yeah, he's a human. So I got him. That's a line drive. Base hit for Pilar. There's Teoscar Hernandez with Correa on deck. power hitter. Here we go. That's a low center. 1-0 or 0-1. I meant. Here we go. He might throw me that 4-seam fastball. Oh, no, that was a cutter. I thought that was a 4-seam fastball. Fastest pitch is that 4-seam fastball from 91 to 95. Circle change maybe? Ah, I dinged me the center and I swung through it. Now here's Correa, pitcher spot on dead. He's a contact hitter. Oh! I saw that cutter, but I went under it. And it's caught by the left fielder and left center field. Oh. No score after 2, and there's dead center field. As you can see, there's a rots in the water. But it's like 420 at dead center field. I think it's 420. Here's Jordan Gross hands. 7-8-9 due up, and that is low. Was hit the bottom of the zone, but it's called a ball. And it's I have one hit was erased, obviously via the caught stealing. And that's a swing and a miss, 1 and 2. 2-seam fastball right there on the inside edge. And fly ball. Griffey's under it, hopefully. And he's got it. Oh no. And there's Ronald Acuna Jr. in the pitcher spot on deck, which is obviously Acuna's batting 353, foul ball. That was 101 on the radar done. 34th pitch coming. 0-1 count. 0-2 is that curveball is in there for strike 2. 35th pitch and foul ball. 2-seam fastball right there. And another foul ball. So a slider. I think first slider of the game. And swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Mowing everybody down. Here's Cliff Lee, who bats left and throws left, and that's a line drive, and center fielder. Ooh, I almost botched that. If it's that behind, that's probably at least 2, maybe 3. Middle of 3, the score is still 0-0. Here we go. Here's my pitcher, Michael Kopech. I believe Lee's lefty, Kopech righty. Here we go. Center maybe. Top order foul. He's only thrown 16 pitches. Cutter. That's a low circle change. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Throw to Big Poppy. 1 down. There's one. A double in the first was stranded there. I wanted the high center. I don't know if that's going to happen. Foul ball out of the low cutter. It's going to be a tough game here. But a tough game, but gotta pull through it. Here we go, boys. Ground ball. Darn it. And there's an extra inning rule, by the way, here in Diamond Dynasty, or here in extra innings. Here we go. Here's Griffey. Oh, I saw that, but way too late. Center cut at 92, but I gotta hit that the other way. Did it over his head maybe? No. Have a top order due up 1, 2, 3 for the Huskies. 1, 2, 3 due up for the Huskies in the top of the 4th. 39th pitch coming. 0-1. 1-0-1. Let's show the curveball. It's Robert Pestana, or whatever his name is. That's 1-1. Here we go. And just swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Slider, let's do it. And the line drive, and it's caught by Hernandez right to the zone, straight away left field, 1 down. It's 347 down the left field line, but I believe it is like 420 at dead center field. Here's Lieutenant Bichette, and it's 0-1. 102 on the done. Here's so the slider, 44th pitch coming from Kopech, and that's a ball as it hits near home plate. 2-0 count. 2-1. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So the slider here. There's an off-speed pitch. Mark, there was a Chipper Jones on deck. Here we go, 3-2 count, 2-seam fastball, let's do it. And swing and a miss, strike 3-2 down. There's Chipper Jones 0 for 1, 49th pitch coming from my Topet. And that is just outside. Well, that did hit the zone, but it was called a ball. And that was in there. 51st pitch, 1-1 count. And that's a little tapper. Got to hurry, 70 speed. Correa got him by a hair. No score for 3.5 here in Denver. Here we go. There's Muncy, and then it's Sano. I don't recognize that. It's going low. I think that's like 2 pitches so far. And that's Carrion. It is Carrion! And it's no! How did he catch that? That was over his shoulder by the left fielder and left center fielder. Sano. I want to see that replay. Muncy fly out the left field, F7. Shift was on. That might have been a double if they didn't have a shift on. A shift on to the right infield and outfield. But how in the world did he catch this? Was it a clean catch? We sounded that it was to the side of his glove. He just set down his glove and caught it over his shoulder out to him. There's Sano popped out the big poppy to end the first. Here we go. And he did a Bamba. Oh, he might have done it. Get out! Get out! Jump! Gone! Sano! And it's 1-0 Snates, the big boy, with a big fly to center field. 1-0 Snates. That's my first home run, 431 feet, 99.7 miles per hour off the bat. It was out of the reach of Acuna in center field. 1-0 Snates. Let's go. I want to see that replay. My first home run in Diamond Dynasty, and I hope this show 21, and it belongs, that was just 432 feet, but Sano with a big fly, the big boy with a big fly to center, and it's 1-0 Snates to Sano, the big boy with a big fly to center, as I have hit the big boy with a big fly to center, and that's my first home run in Diamond Dynasty, and over the show 21. And I hit it with Miguel Sano, the person I said who had 109 power versus lefties, or 109 power versus righties, 121 power versus lefties, and that 121 power, Damon Andy. It's cool you can see a bridge right there. Oh, wrong way. Bridge right there. This might be a good thumbnail. You can't really see the ball. But maybe this should be actually a thumbnail right here. It's cool there's bridges. In the rain too. And Acuna didn't get there. This attach it could be a thumbnail. Geez. Maybe like I gotta zoom in maybe. I gotta work on it. Okay. Maybe that. I don't know. But I have to net flip, so see you on the other side. Baseball. 1-0 Snates, no runners out, 1 out, bottom 4. It's Contreras. Oh, I lined it. This is a safety net, and I might have killed somebody. Ooh. Not sure what pitch. I think that was a cutter where Sano homered off of or something. I think it was something like that. That's a ground ball. Knocked down by the third baseman, but Contreras is still out. 2 down. Where's the wind? The wind is 8 miles per hour blowing out the left field, so that ball, Sano's home run was not helped by the wind because the wind was blowing out, what? Yeah, 8 miles per hour to left field, not center field. And Sano's home run was to center field. There's Pilar. Oh. Out in front of that circle change center, cut at 82. I thought he would throw a high sinker, but you never know. Oh, he threw a high four-seamer, but Jones catches it. My Chipper Jones I have playing at shortstop is I have I don't know, someone else at third base. I forgot who it is. But yeah, 1-0 Snates since Solo home run by Miguel Sano, my first home run. And Diamond Dynasty MLB Show 21, and I hit it with Miguel Sano. The guy was over 100 power versus lefties and righties. Here's Big Poppy. Foul ball. Another foul ball. That's really not a two-seam fastball, which I'm not. It's really around 90 with that. 0-2 count. Got him. That was 95. So yeah, two-seam fastballs from 93 to 98. So here we go. Here's the number 5 batter. Here's number 5 batter, Alessandro Cervano, who singled, but then was thrown out at center base, trying to steal second. Here we have 57th pitch, 0-2 count. They only have one hit, which belongs to this guy who's batting right now. Right? Yeah. They have one hit, which belongs to this guy. He's faced a minimum. They're 4 1/3 because this guy got a single, but was throwing out center base, trying to steal center base. 2 down. That's a lot of strikeouts. Here's Sam Huff. Here's the 60th pitch from Kopech through almost 5 innings of work. 0-1 count. 1-1. Forcing bounce was a weapon. I mean, it's 102. Like how I was facing Nolan Ryan at 102 in my last Dynasty game, or last Extra Innings game in MLB Show 20, which is the last video on this channel. Or yeah, that video was the last video. That episode was the last video on this channel. Another strikeout. Halfway home here in Denver, the score is 1-0 Saints. Because yeah, but whatever. Here's yeah. 102, 0-1. 64th pitch coming. That's 1-1. 65th pitch coming now. That is low at 101. I mean, swing and a miss. So the turf. Cunha's on deck. Tried to rob Sano's home run, but could not. 3-2 down, and got him! 1 down. 11 in the game for Kopech, and here's Acuna. Pitcher spot on deck. They might pinch hit, maybe. It's only a 1-run game, and their starting pitcher's only thrown like 40 pitches through 5 innings. That was center cut, but he swung through the 102-mile-per-hour four-seam fastball. 0-2 count to Acuna. Got him. Strikeout number 12. And not no pinch hit. Here's the lead. Top viewer follow-up and continues, which you don't want to continue. Dozen strikeouts for Michael Kopech. And 1-1. That's a ground ball bat to the pitcher. Middle of the score is still 1-0 Saints. Here we go. Here's Juan. 1 for 2 with that double in the first inning. That's a foul ball over the net. That's that low center. And that's a single for Juan. Triple and home run for the cycle, but I don't know if that's going to happen. You might not get 2 more at bats in this game. Here's Griffey's 0 for 2. Then it's Muncy and then Sano, who obviously homered last time. Sano did, obviously. Oh! Just threw in a knuckle curve in the bottom half of the zone. And that's a hard take. 1-1. Oh, I hit that low center. The time on death is the low center, and it's a 6-4-3 double play. 2 down. I have Griffey on my bench in my MLB Show 20. On my MLB Show 20. Griffey's on my bench in my MLB Show 29. Griffey is on my bench in my. I have Griffey here. Well, he was playing for a long time. Griffey was my upgrade in my team. I upgraded my Diamond Dynasty team MLB Show 20. Now he's on my bench. Here's Muncy. So now on deck if the inning continues. Way out in front. And that might get down. And it will not. Yeah, to the 7th, the Saints up 1-0. One hitter so far. I don't warm up anyone yet. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully. Top of the order to follow, and that's foul. One hit, which is by, I don't know, I think it was by the number 5 batter, but he was thrown out center base trying to steal second. Back in, I don't know, like the second inning, I think. That was a swing and a miss. 1-0 run right down the middle, but he swung through it. 1-2. And the ground ball. Throw it to the pitcher. And, oh, it's close, but he's out. 1 down. There's this guy, number. Go for 2-2 straight out. 79 pitch coming. That's a line drive that almost killed the third baseman. I got the arrows to jump and try to catch it, but there was no one over there. Obviously, it was a fast line drive that almost took off the head of the third base coach for the Huskies. Fans on their feet. 81st pitch coming. 1-1 count. The number 2 batter. 1-2 count now. Fans are getting into it, as you didn't see beyond the. Fans are getting into it, but you didn't see you didn't hear the cheering, and you didn't see the fans beyond the plate. Now on the feet. Here we go. I already threw the pitch. I just paused it because the last flip ended. Ground ball, and there's 2 down. Here's Shipper Jones 0 for 2. 83rd pitch coming. There's no action in our bullpen, and probably not in the other bullpen either. And how is that a ball, Blue? His energy's in the yellow for Kopech, so this might be his last inning. Because he is 2-0, and I start warming up. So I'd say start warming up. I thought Rogers was like an 81 gold. I don't know. Let's start to warm up. I mean, I have a lot of, in my bullpen I have, well, 4 righties and 3 lefties. The 3 lefties is Bummer, Rogers, Price, and then Pomeranz. The righties are Floro, Workman, Martinez, and O'Day. Let's start warming up. Let's warm up Rogers. Well, and also warm up let's warm up Pedro Martinez, a righty, and Taylor Rogers, a left. No. Sit down him. Darren O'Day, a right. Let's start warm up in the Saints bullpen as Darren O'Day, a righty, and Taylor Rogers, a lefty. And they're both 76 overalls. Here we go. Just for the matchups or something. Because remember, you have to face 3 batters. Here's Ortiz is on deck. And that was 3-0. He was 3-0 once, and he came back to did that guy and shut him out. 3-1 hitters count. 3-2. It was 3-0. Now it's 3-2. Might be his last batter of the game. Here we go. 3-2 count. And oh darn it! 100 below the zone. Here's Ortiz with the timer at first base and 2 outs. Only their second base runner of the game. I want to finish off the inning. Come on. Oh, I didn't realize he was stealing. So he wants to die. He wants Chipper Jones. He steals center base. I didn't know he was going. Now it's 1-0 and hit to the outfield to tie the game. Now I'm actually nervous because a walk, 2 out walk, then a stolen base in the first pitch. 1-1. And Blue! Come on, Blue. I need that call. I need that to be a strike. Oh, that was right there. That could have been killed for a game time hit or a home run. 2-2 count. And it's a ground ball. This should do it for the inning, not the game. And the inning's over. As Kopech has pitched 7 innings, Snakes slowly 1-0 as it's the 7th inning stretch time here at Coors Field in Denver, Colorado. Here's Sano, homered last time, which was the 4th inning. I don't know if he got a hit since. That's a ground ball right into the shift as it hit the back of the mound. Would have been a hit if there was no shift, but there's a shift because Sano's a stream, or I don't know if he's a stream pull hitter, but he's a pull hitter. Here's Contreras, who is, I believe, no shift. Here we go. Only 49 pitch, and he sits in a third. That's gonna be caught by Acuna. It's 415 to dead center. 415. It says you can see on the wall. Sano's home run, what? It's 431 feet and then 432 feet. But either way, it went over 430 feet. Here we go. 50th pitch coming. That's tap or foul. Spencer's coming up in the next inning, but I don't bring O'Day or Rogers because whatever Kopech is done. And that is in there. I just wanted to see if maybe I would be outside, but it wasn't. That's a foul ball. Still raining, but I don't think there'll be a delay or anything. That's not really high, or the inside cutter. For some reason, it's about a 6 inches above the zone. 1-2 down. That's a foul ball on the cutter on the inside corner. Right now. That's outside. Another foul ball. This battle, it's been what, about 8th pitch to that bat, I believe. Here we go, I guessed it. No, I guessed the inside cutter, but it's foul back. Here we go. I guessed the low knuckle turtle. That's low. In my opinion, that's low. And that is low. It's 3-2 now. Hernandez on deck. Worth the count. Has earned a trophy that's called Worth the Count. It's like the 10th pitch of that bat. And that is high ball 4. There's Hernandez. Pitch to left there. I just earned another trophy. Here's Hernandez after a 2-out walk. It's steal. He only has 63. Oh, he threw him over. It's Pilar. Okay, and I think the catcher dropped the ball, but I think he's only safe anyways. So I swung through the knuckle turtle, which should have been a called strike anyways. It's 0-2. Hernandez 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, but hit to the outfield could extend the Saints' lead, and that's ball. And cutter in low and inside 1-2. Here we go. I was outside the zone, and Hernandez has 3 strikeouts, which is a hat trick. Well, we got a walk and a stolen base, but we're trying to center base. 6 runs for the win, and unfortunately his energy's in the yellow. Due up is 5, 6, 7, and due up is 3 righties. So I know Brennan well, I want to go to the bullpen. I know I have Rogers ready and waiting, and then there's 3 righties. I know Brennan and Darren O'Day. So slider, 4-seam fastball on a center. Not really fast in all of them. Slider 78 to 81, 4-seam fastball 84 to 88, center or 84 to 88. So nothing's over 90, I believe. Well, yeah, nothing's over 90 or at 90. So that's 0-2. Here we go. Let's go center. It's a submariner. And that's right down the middle, but he swung through it 1 down. And also, I want to start warming up our closer, Drew Pomerantz. He's a lefty, and an 81 overall. Here's Sam Huff. This guy's 0 for 2 with the 2 strikeouts. And that's low. Still with the slider. And that's low. 2-1. And that's low. Here we go. That's 3-2. Let's go to the center. Here we go. 3-2 down to Huff. And got him! On a ball that wasn't going to be ball 4, 2 down. And here's the number 7 batter with no runners on 2 outs. 10th pitch. And it's a swing and a miss on a center, low and inside. And it's a swing and a miss on a 4-seam fastball. Let's do it again. Another 4-seam fastball at the same place, though. Got him! In and over. Middle of 8 to score. Still 1-0 Saints. Pitcher's duel here. No runs on 1 hit, no errors for the. Here's Aaron Dan's 4-seam fastball, vaulting change, curveball, on a slider. No runs on 1 hit, which was and the 1 hit was only by the number 5 batter, which was still out at center base trying to steal second, and then that's it for the hits, and then there's been 1 walk, and then the Chipper Jones, and he stole, but then he was trying to center base, and then so no runs on 1 hit, no errors for the Huskies. 1 run on 5 hits, no errors for the Saints. And the only run was came off of a Medel Sano solo home run, center field in the bottom. And the only run for the Saints or the team was on a Medel Sano solo home run to center field out of the jump and reach of Ronald Acuna Jr. in center field. It's a double switch. Here's Carlos Correa. That's a ground ball knocked down by Chipper. And he has plenty of time, 1 down. So there's a double switch because they don't want the pitcher. Now our pitcher's up, so who do I put in? Maybe it's a righty. I kind of want a lefty. Maybe Tepler. Because yeah, let's put in Matt Tepler will pinch hit for Darren O'Day. And here we go. Here we go. Top of the order follow. And that is inside. Also, who did they put in the game? Well, they put the pitcher as a 6th spot because due up in the inning is 8-9-1, and they didn't want the pitcher to be batting second. And you know you could pinch hit for him, but you also don't want to do that. And if you don't want to do that, then just do a double switch. So the number 6 batter, whoever's batting 6, is out of the game. The pitcher came in and took his spot, and then obviously the number 9 spot in the order is empty. So then you put in the. And then they took out the catcher. That's who they took out. They took out whoever was the catcher. Their bench is Jim Tony, Mike Trout's on the bench, Trey Turner, Edner Martinez, and also, it was also Mike Piazza, but now he's in the game. As the catcher, is on a bat second in the top of the 9th. It's a double switch. So they took out the original catcher, which I'm not sure who that was. Put the pitcher in his spot, and then they put Mike Piazza in the number 9 spot, which was the pitcher's spot, but now the pitcher spot's the number 6 batter, and then Mike Piazza now the number 9 batter. So basically, the pitcher that comes in takes the place of the player that's coming out, and then whatever position that the pitcher spot was in, which is here, the 9th spot, you have to bring in the new player. So Mike Piazza comes in as a double switch. The pitcher's not batting 6th, and the new player that came in is batting 9th, which is Mike Piazza. So it's Acuna, Piazza, and the top there, and Passan due up for the Huskies in the top of the 9th. Okay, no runners on, 1 out and it's a 1-0 count to Matt Tepler, the pinch hitter. He pinch hit for Darren O'Day. Here we go. That's a line drive caught by Chippers at the shift on. And here's one. It's 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Griffey on deck if the inning continues. Here he does this pitch. And it's a line drive. That's going to be a 3rd hit of the game. 3rd hit and 7th sin over 1. And here comes Griffey with a chance to extend the State's lead. 0 for 3 in the game. Muncie's on dead at the end, continues, and then Sano's in the hole. So Griffey does 0 for 4. In my Diamond Dynasty team, I don't know if this show 20's on the bench, like I said, and he's only batting like 180 or something. Well, 3 outs for the win. And of 8, the score is 1 of the Snates. Last call for the Huskies. Snates 3 outs away from the victory. And Rogers is ready and waiting, right? I'm not Brennan Rogers, but yeah, Rogers is ready and waiting. I don't leave him like that just in case there's Pomerantz runs into trouble. But here comes Pomerantz, our closer. He's a left-handed pitcher and he's an 81 overall. Here we go. He's a 4-seam fastball. He has a 4-seam fastball, a knuckle curve, a 2-seam fastball, and a cutter. 4-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball. He has a 4-seam fastball, a knuckle curve, a 2-seam fastball, and a cutter. It's Acuna, Piazza, and then the top of the order. I don't like to wind up because it takes forever. Okay, good catch, Contreras. Come on, you can't want the leadoff man. He's in Piazza. He's a catcher, but he also has, and he has to face 3 batters too. I mean, unbelievable. If you blow this game, 4-pitch one to Acuna. Piazza has 31 home runs. He's throwing that at the team. I mean, how physically can you be this bad? He might be stealing too. And he throws it right down the middle, but to strike, Acuna's not stealing yet. I don't know if he's gonna steal at all. Not stealing yet. And it's 0-2, so he's actually now throwing strikes. Here's the cutter. Puts it down to Piazza. Got him! 1 down. So from a 4-pitch one to a 3-pitch strikeout, now it's the top of the order. Double play ends it. Not sure how much speed this guy has. Who's on deck? There's Dante, Bichette, and Chipper Jones. You do not want Chipper Jones to send him. They got the call there. Here we go. 1-1 count to the top, the leadoff man. And boom! The pitch was in the same spot, and you call that one a ball. Here we go. 2-1 count now. 2-2. Here we go. And got him! Called strike, 32 down. And now it is Dante Bichette. Time run at first base, Joe Edwin at the plate. I just throw over to make sure. Bat stance, keep him close with 89 speed and 65 steal. Here we go. So a 4-pitch want and then bat-to-bat strikeouts. What is wrong with you, Pomerantz? Here we go, you're stealing! I was holding down the triangle button, but didn't register the throw, so I threw it way too late. It's a 2-0 count, or no, that was a strike, so it's a 2-1 count. Time at center base one, or that was a strike. It's a 2-1 count. Runner at second, 2 outs, and the runner at second, the tie and run. Here we go. That's a foul ball. I thought that was only going on the line. Here we go. Fans on their feet. Oh, they already pit forcing fastball. 2-2 count. And that's a line drive, and that's gonna get down. The game's tied. They were on their final strike and out, and that's gonna be a game tying double, and the game's tied. And Trey Turner will pinch run. He has 99 speed. So he pinch runs for, and here's Chipper Jones. A kind of a bat, only their second hit of the game. So a want, 4-pitch want, bat-to-bat strikeouts, and then a game tying, 2 out, 2 strike, RBI, and then a game tying, 2 out, 2 strike, RBI double by Bichette, the center, or right center. I don't know if it's the center. It's a kind of a bad jump by the right fielder. I don't think he was on a dip there, but it was kind of a bad jump by Griffey. And now Trey Turner has 99 speed and 95 steal to center base. Unbelievable. So Pomerantz blows his first save. That was a horrendous swing, but I'll take that. Here we go, 0-1 count. We still have a chance bottom 9. Hopefully the game's we only tied. The extra rule is in effect though, or the extra rule is in effect. So if we go to extras, you'll get a runner at center base. You'll do a runner at center base. Sorry, it's Sherman's. Here we go. 1-2 count. Cutter. And that's a foul ball. I'm not doing natural curve. I don't trust him. 1-2 count. And got him. They do tie the game on a 2 out, 2 strike RBI double. So the Saints can win the game with 1 run. That was only their second hit of the game as Trout comes in in right field to replace Trey Turner, who pinch ran for the right fielder. So now Trout's in the game. Here's Muncy, and then it's Sano. Same pitcher. Oh! Curveball at 71. It was right there, but it's way too early. He has 101 power versus righties. Muncy does. Oh! That was the worst one of all time. I know that was at its head, but I thought that was a curveball. Oh, and then he gives me that right down the middle. Or somewhere where I can mash it. Here we go. Oh, he gave me it again, but I just went through it. Now it's Sano. Did homer in the 4th. It's 1 for 3 in the game. Homer wins it here. Or 1 run will win it. And I was about to swim, but I didn't. Slider outside 1-0. That runner rule isn't effect to you runner at center base start at Stearns if we did there. Oh, darn it. Very late on the forcing fastball, 1-1. Still a curveball. Again! I'm very late again. I mean, I didn't let him mash these for singles, doubles, home runs. I mean, now it's Contreras is 0 for 3, line now in the 7th. I haven't got a hit in it forever. Here we go! That's the pitch, but I was too late on the 14 fastball. Unbelievable. We're gonna lose. I mean, I can't hit. And I took, see if, well, ball didn't change on the inside half of the plate. 1 strike away from going to extras. A ground ball! 55 speed, he stopped! Run! Safe! Win and run on base. Base hit. Now it's Pilar. I'll bring Rogers in the 9th or 10th inning if we get there. Do we have anyone faster than 55 speed? We have 60. I don't know. Falefa has 68 speed. Then Contreras is 55. I have 66. Falefa can play catcher too. I forgot about that. Yeah. Still, that's Isaiah Tanner Falefo, pinch run for Contreras at first base. I know I'm trying to steal here. Here we go, Pilar, that epic at bat last time, 10 pitches. Here we go, he's safe. That was like a knuckleball or something. That was a curveball at 69 that bounced in. Winner run center base, 2 outs for Pilar. Here we go. Ground ball! Oh, we had the pitcher! That probably saved the game, and he gets the out. That probably was going up the middle if it didn't hit his foot. We got an extra tied at 1 here in Denver. That was probably done a... Okay, Falefa comes in at catcher for Wilson and Church. He can't play catcher, so we're good. Extra inning rule. The runner at center is Chipper Jones because he made the last out on the top of the 9th. But my goodness. That was probably going to go up the middle for a base hit. Instead, it results in a 1-3 ground out. Yeah, that's definitely... If it didn't hit the pitcher's foot, that's up the middle for a base hit. Well, I know Brennan Rogers, so it's another lefty that faced... But I don't... So, yeah, here comes Taylor Rogers. Center, slider, and a sweeping curve. So, it doesn't have a fastball. But, here we go. Here we go. 2 strikes, bat to bat, the Pit Boppy. That's a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here we go, and chucked it home, and we are losing now. 2-1. RBS in for Pit Boppy. Here we go. Dot deep it at 1 because we'll have a timer at center base to start extra innings. That is an unearned run, by the way. To Rogers. Come on, Rogers. We got 2-1 count. 2-2. Here we go. Let's hit 2. I mean, they only have 3 hits, but they're winning. That's the thing. Another foul ball. Let's show the slider. Pitcher spots on deck. 3-2 count. Ball 4. Unbelievable. Pinch hitter. It is Edgar Martinez. 2-on, nobody out. 2-1. Huskies here in the 10th. I mean, you had him in control, and then he's not throwing strikes. 0-1 count. That's a line drive foul. Here we go. 0-2 count. That's not where I wanted it, Rogers. Don't know why that hung. I don't know also, I don't know, I'm zooming in on the crowd right there. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball fair. That's gonna score 2 runs. Unbelievable. That's gonna score 2 runs. He is not going for 3. It's a 2-run double. 4-1 Huskies in the 10th. I don't know Brandon Price yet, but from 1 strike away to did him. Everything's just going wrong. Everything's going wrong. From 1 strike away from winning to 2 out, 2 strike, RBI double to tie the game at 1, and then the 3 runs here in the 10th and 5th runs 90 feet away. It's a 3-2 count now. No runners on, or runner at third, 2 outs, or runner at third, nobody outs. Our 4-1 already 4-1 Huskies, and that's ball 4. That's just horrendous. And here is Acuna. And here comes Price. He's not warm, but 4-seam fastball changeup, 2-seam fastball cutter, and a curveball for David Price. Acuna. That's 2 count. Foul ball. This is just painful, you know. I mean, we'll have a chance in the bottom of the 10th, but I mean, I only think that 1 run all game. Here we go. I should have went home. I don't know why I went to. So it's a double play, but the run scores. I'm an absolute idiot. So it's a double play, but I should have went home. The runner was coming home. Instead, I went for a 3-3 double play. It's no RBI for Acuna, but it's a run. Now we're down by 4. Probably won't matter though. But if we lose by 1, that's the only difference in the game. But also we were 1 strike away from getting the victory, and then they tie it with 2 outs and 2 straight to the RBI double, and then got 4 here in the 10th. Fly ball. Other than that's gone. It's really Terrian though, but it will be caught at the wall. 4 in the tie, 5 to 1 in the bottom of the 10th. We do have a runner at center base, but is it Chapman? Who is this? Yeah, it is Chapman. 14 bounce ball, slider, center, and a splitter. Runner at center, nobody out. It's Pilar at center base. Here we go. Sorry, this is a really long video, but it's just I can't hit. That's the problem right now. 102. It's 102. Obviously, my pitcher was pitching that earlier. Four strikeouts. Here's Correa, pitcher spot on deck. Got I hit 2 more runners on base. It is down at the plate. Yeah, I know. I suck. I mean, I'm giving up at this point because I don't think. So Tapper, he might be safe. He's safe. Oh, no, he's safe. Barely. He's safe. Tying run on deck, so it's not over yet. Pinch hitter. Let's go with Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron. Here we go. Here we go. Juan's on deck. Tying run's on deck, which is totally Juan, but this Hank Aaron's dotted out. Runs in the corners, 1 out for Hank Aaron. Way out in front of the sinker at 96. That's gone. That might be gone. It's close. And it's caught at the warning track. Run will score. So Hank Aaron hits an RBI. It's now 5-2. Here's Juan. Griffey's on deck now. He represents tie and run. So now it's Mariano Rivera. They're closing. Now it's a safe situation. Juan, 3 for 4 with a double and 2 singles. Tying runs on deck, which is Ken Griffey Jr. And we don't. If Griffey didn't get on, he'll be the tie and run. But or if Juan didn't get on, Griffey will come to the play as a tie and run, man. Here we go. I doubt that's gonna. It might get over his head. It's deep. Oh, I caught it over the shoulder by Acuna left center field. I did the Zell, and the game's over. That's supposed low though. Player of the game is looks like Torrey Lee. Player of the game is Edgar Martinez with a pinch hit 2-run double in the 10th inning. We got 1 in the 4th on a home run by Sano. They got 1 in the 9th on a 2-out 2-strike RBI double by Dante Bichette, and then they got 4 in the 9th, or 4 in the 10th. And then we got 1 run in the bottom of the 10th. So stat 5 by Hank Aaron. And the time on deck. Eric Dane did the win. Drew Prince did the loss, and Mariano Rivera did save his third. But I don't know. I was sitting out playing a postseason game. It seems super late. I think it took forever. So I'll probably edit some of this video out because this is on video. And by the way, I am doing the splash way. Last time I found out, I sent out a text when it's gonna be, and they said it was gonna be June 21st. So there probably won't be a video out there. Just FYI. So that was 2 weeks from yesterday. But yeah, we lose 5. Toronto Huskies beat the Dry-Tree Saints 5-2 in 10 innings. It's a painful loss, but as always, next time. Alright, next time it's no board. If you hit the like button, subscribe if you have any entire mom, dad, grandmother, aunt, uncle, expensive. Okay, next time it's no board. If you like the episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you have any entire mom, dad, grandmother, aunt, uncle, expensive friends about these videos. And you know, I'm gonna see you in episode number 2. Episode will be the show 21 extra and in series. See you in episode number 2. We need all the bacon and go Snakes.